Guys, welcome to my channel, Cooking with Freddie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we will be making red beans and rice. Yes, child. So I went ahead and used some light red kidney beans. I used 1.5 cup, and you could also use the dark ones, but this is the ones that I had, so that's the ones I used. And all I'm doing is washing my beans. I'm just gonna make sure ain't no bacteria in there. Ain't nobody got time for that. And if there's any beans that look a little raunchy, we're gonna go ahead and remove them and dispose of them. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some water. I added about 8 cups of water. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some baking soda. I added about a half teaspoon of baking soda and about 1 tablespoon of oil, and we're just gonna go ahead and put that to boil. And the reason we put the baking soda is because it makes it boil quicker. So when it's boiling and it's done cooking, I went ahead and removed it off the stove, and you're just gonna check it. This is how you know it's done cooking. When you squeeze it like that and you see how it broke, that means it is cooked. If it's still hard, you need to let it cook longer. You may have to add more water. So I went ahead and I drain the beans and the water. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to put the water that we boiled the beans on to the side, because we're going to need that, and we're going to put the beans to the side because we're going to need that. All right, do not dispose of the water, child. No. All right, then we're going to go ahead and add about 1/4 cup of oil, and we're going to add a half cup of Epis. I will have in the description box a link on how to make Epis with the full recipe, you guys. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just mix everything together so they become one as a unit. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our beans, and we're doing all this on medium high heat, so like a 6. All right, then we're just gonna go ahead and mix it all together, you guys. Then we're gonna start adding our seasoning. I went ahead and added 1 cube of chicken flavor bouillon, which is called Maggie. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of salt, you guys, because we want our rice to have some flavor. We don't want it to be bland. We want it to be popping. We want it to be all of that. You know what I mean? All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and mix everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're going to add some parsley and thyme. We're gonna add the parsley and thyme because it's gonna give us some flavor. We have parsley on one side, thyme on the other. We just tied it together. We're gonna put it on there so it could give that rice some good yummy flavor. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and continue to mix it. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're going to add some coconut milk. I love coconut milk in my red beans and rice. It is life. It makes it pop. It makes it wake up. It's like it's okay by itself, but with the coconut milk, it's like everything. You know what I mean? Yes, child. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and mix everything so they become married and all the flavors could combine. Then we're gonna go ahead and add the water from the beans that we boiled, that we set to the side. I went ahead and I added 4 cups of that water, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stir it, and we're going to taste it to make sure that the flavor is good. And the flavor was awesome. It didn't need any more salt. It didn't need anything else. It was perfecto, as best as it get. Then this is the rice I'm going to be using. It is the Royal Chef Secret. If you're making this recipe, I would recommend this rice. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and add 4 cups of rice, you guys. And when I'm done adding all that rice, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wash that rice very thoroughly, because I do not want no bacteria in my rice. I ain't got time for that, boo boo. Ain't nobody trying to get sick, especially corona out here right now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wash that. I washed my rice 3 times to make sure that it was thoroughly clean. I know y'all ain't got time to wash rice all day, so I showed y'all 1 time, but I did wash my rice 3 times. All right, then we're just gonna go ahead and put the rice into the pot. And the reason we're putting it on the same spot is because if the rice comes on top of the water like you see mine is doing, that means you have enough water to satisfy your rice, and you have enough rice to satisfy your water. If it does not, that means you might need to add a little bit more rice if it doesn't make a mountain at the top and the rice is on top of the water. And we're just gonna go ahead and mix that thoroughly. Then I'm gonna show you guys another trick to make sure you don't have pasty rice. Is when you take a spoon and you stick it like that in there and it doesn't move, that means that your rice is good and it will not be pasty. When it's almost dried up like like this, we're going to go ahead and add some butter. I added 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And we're going to go ahead and mix that together. And you see how it still have some water in there? Do not let it dry up all the way. When it's like this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn the heat down from a 6 to like a 3 or a 2. And then we're going to cover it with aluminum foil. And we're going to cover it with the top of the pot. And we're going to let it cook for 45 minutes. Set your time. And when it go ding, 45 minutes is up, baby. And you're going to go ahead and remove the top and remove the aluminum foil. Be careful when doing this, baby, because you could get burned. I'm trying to tell you. It happened to me. Don't be like me. Don't get burned. I didn't get burned that time, but I did get burned one time. All right. So we're going to go ahead and just mix that. And then at this time, you could go ahead and remove that parsley and thyme that we put in there earlier because your rice is done. All right. So we're just going to go ahead and remove that now. We don't need that no more. And baby, there you have it. Red beans and rice with coconut milk, baby. It don't get no more. It don't get no more better than that. Look at that. No more. It don't get no better than that, y'all. And this is how I serve my red beans and rice with some salad, with some oxtails, and some fried plantains. I will have the recipe for you for everything in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, y'all.